What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got a look at all of the cards from Starter Deck 13, and what is extremely exciting about that is not just all the cards from Starter Deck 13, although it is kind of exciting, it is the fact that we've also got a list of all of the promo cards that are going to be coming in that promo pack with that different foiling and different texturing, etc. Most of which we've actually got nice little photographs of, which is important because it kind of shows the cards in a different light than the scans do. But we got scans of all of them, and where we have photos, which is all but a couple, I will show you those as well. I'm nice like that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the kind of thing I do. And then, of course, we can get to the end of the video. You can tell me which your favorite is, and we can all go, oh yeah, no, that's really cool. Good, good. So we've got all three of the leaders coming here. Your Sabo, your Monkey D. Luffy, and your Ace. And these are all dual color leaders. We've got yellow, but then we've also got another color. Sabo is coming in as red. We've got Ace coming in as blue, and we've got Luffy coming in as black. And yeah, that's kind of fun, honestly. It's nice to see this happening. Now, we talked about what these leaders do many, many times before, but here's a look at the Sabo with the leader, which is kind of amazing. Here is a look at the Ace, which Ace, with that hat, I always want to call him Law, and I don't really know why. That makes no real sense to me. And then we've got Luffy here as well. This is obviously going to be one of the most sought after ones. We like it. Now there's a new Edward Newgate in the set, and as well as that, we are also getting a special version of it. This is the small for Edward Newgate, 6 cost 7,000 power, and unless you add the top card of your deck to your life, and then you look at all of your life and put one back on top of your deck, and then put all your life back in whatever order you like. Basically, you get to stack your life in your top card of your deck, which is cool. There is an Emporio Ivankov here, who is a blocker, but also on play, you can put the top or bottom of your card of your life into your trash, but then reveal a cost 5 character from your hand and put it face down on top of your life, which is obviously quite important for a lot of the skills we've got going on here. We've got Curly the Dan, which is kind of cool. We've got a blocker, and when you play it, you can basically play a 2-cost Sabo, Porcus the Ace, and Monkey D. Luffy. And I've had a bunch of people telling me it's an or, but I'm pretty sure it's not, because it's got toe, not ka, which is and, not or. So I'm pretty sure you can play all three of them with this, which is kind of ridiculous, honestly. Now, speaking of, we do have the 2-cost Sabo. Now, all the 2-cost ones basically do the same thing, which is to say, when you've got them out, you can trash them, just trash them from the field, but then you look at the top card of your life, and if it is a 5-cost Sabo, or for Luffy, it's Luffy, for Ace, it's Ace, and then just play it, and then it gives your leader plus 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Basically, you play the 2-cost, and then you trash it to play the 5-cost from the top of your life. But there are a bunch of cards here that let you either put a card on top of your life or rearrange your life, which makes a huge difference. And if we go slightly out of order, I've just shown you the Sabo. Here is the Ace, and here is the Luffy. And then let's just show you all three of these in a nice little photograph where, you know, it makes a lot of sense, and we can all look at them and go, ooh, and ah, and things along those lines. Sound like a plan? Excellent. Now, as well as the 2-costs I've just mentioned, we do have 5-costs of all of them. So here is the 5-cost Sabo, and I really, really like the promo pack version of this. The flames look just so good. A lot of them look a bit too similar for my liking, but this one really does. I mean, they all look cool, don't get me wrong, but there aren't that many of them that really stand out from the rest, and I think this is one of them. 5 cost 6,000 power, and on play, you can put 1 card from the top or bottom of your life in your trash to KO an opponent's character with a cost of 5 or less, which sounds pretty good to me. Shanks comes in with a new one as well, and I do love the fact here that all of these have a connection to the three brothers, and it's just really fun kind of seeing that connection come out. That makes me very happy. But what we got here is a 7-cost, 7,000 power. When you play, you turn the top card of your life face down, and you have to do that. If the top card of your life isn't face up, you can't use this. But then if your opponent has 7 or more cards in their hand, you trash the top card of their life. And sure, you've got to have the top card of your life face up, and yeah, they've got to have 7 or more cards in hand, and yes, I understand, this is all pretty awkward, but again, you trashed the top card of their life. That's ridiculous. So yeah, this is one I'm excited about. And hey, look, we got a little photo here of the Shanks card coming along with Edward Newgate. And look, I don't know why they've paired them up like they have when showing us these photographs, but I figure I might as well do the same because it frankly feels a little bit rude not to. So yeah. Now, we've also got ourselves a 5-cost ace here. I told you we had 5 costs of all of them. And you got 5 costs, 7,000 power on play. If your life is 2 or less, this character gains Rush. I've always been a fan of Rush. I'm way too aggressive as a card game player in the choices I make, not in my demeanor towards my opponent. That would be extremely rude. So yeah, we've got ourselves a 5-cost ace here, and this is pretty gosh darn cool. Now, we have a 1-cost Makino. I love that Makino keeps coming up in the card game in all of these. It makes me very happy. And she's always going to be a support character. That kind of fits with her role in the manga. And what we got here is counter plus 2,000, which is really good. And on play, you can add the top or bottom card of your life to your hand. And then you look at all of your life cards and put them back in any order you like. So once again, we got a way to rearrange our life here to make sure that we're getting the card we want on top of our life, which frankly makes sense and is exactly the kind of thing we should be wanting to do. Now, speaking of 1-cost support characters, we've also got Monkey the Garp here. And what we've got is on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and then you can get a Sabo, Ace, or Luffy, and this is or, because it's can, not toe, with a cost of 5 or less, and pop it in your hand. In this deck, that's going to be fine, because I've shown you they've all got a 2 cost, and I'm showing you they've all got a 5 cost. But remember, there are a bunch of more than 5 cost cards, because these are characters we're going to get a bunch of prints, and obviously we're going to get more prints of these characters in the future, so please do bear that in mind. And yes, we have a lovely photo of Curly the Dan, Monkey the Garp, and Makino here as well, just showing you the support characters all together, and that makes me pretty gosh darn happy. Now, I've shown you the other 5 costs. Here is the 5-cost Luffy, which was actually the first of these promo pack cards we saw, and we got 5 cost, 6,000 power, counter plus 1,000, and activate main once per turn, so yes, you can do this every turn. You gain 2,000 power until the start of your next turn, which is cool. Then, if you have 1 or more life, you put the top card of your life into the trash, but you get to draw a card as well. So you need to be careful how you use this one. And obviously, they did go and show the 5 costs Luffy, Sabo, and Ace all together in a lovely little photo. So this is that, and you can have a good look, and everybody is happy. Yay! And then we finish off with Yamato. There is a Yamato here as well. 5 cost, 4,000 power, counter plus 2,000. And you've got Rush. And on play, look at your life. Put 1 card on top of your deck. And put the others back in whatever order you like. So you do actually lose a life. But you get to get whatever cards you want on top of your deck. And you get to reorder your life. All of which seems like a pretty good deal to me. Oh yeah, and then we've got a picture of Yamato along with Emporio Ivankov, so you can see the lovely photo here, and you can, they show off the cards better than we tend to just see with the scans. Now, I know what you're thinking, Wassy, hang on a second, what's missed out? The free event cards. The free event cards have been missed out, there is no special version of the event cards. So when you get this pack, and from all the information we've got, in Japan you get 1 in your pack. Over here you get 3. It's been listed on distributor websites as an English exclusive promo pack where you get 3 out of 16, but they definitely get 1 in Japan. Like in Japan, they have literally put it on the official website that you get 1. And they've shown us all the cards. This is another thing which I've always said. When you look at distributor info, you've got to bear in mind that is early information given from Bandai to the distributor, which is subject to change. So, I mean, it seems like we do a lot better because we get 3 rather than 1. But again, it's not actually been officially announced and revealed yet, so hold your horses. We might still only get 1. But regardless, these are awesome. Obviously, the leaders are going to be the most sought after. I don't think that should be a controversial statement. For me, I really like the 5-cost Sabo, but I also kind of like the Shanks. And I kind of like the Yamato as well. The art on the Yamato is cool. But then I kind of like the Makino. There's too many here I like, ladies and gentlemen. There are too many here I like. Trying to collect all of these, and especially get play sets of the ones you particularly want, is going to be a pain. I wish you all good luck. For now, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know all your opinions. I want to know anything you want to tell me. Although I especially want every single person still watching to tell me which of these 16 is their favourite. So go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.